What's up, guys? So today's video is going to be a little different. So as you've seen the title, don't drink and drive, and I kind of want to put today's video out as a lesson to just to anybody out there, you know, who may come across an unfortunate situation like that. The bottom line is, if you're drinking or anything like that, please make sure you have an Uber home or a ride home from a sober driver or anything like that. In a matter of seconds, anything can go wrong, and you could totally just cause a nuisance or just destroy somebody's life, or heaven forbid, take somebody's life in an incident like that. A drunk driver did strike 2 of our dailies, and is honestly putting a big hindrance on us, and it's putting a lot of big hindrance on this build for obvious reasons. These cars have given us dependable and reliable transportation, and it's a big reason why we're able to do these builds, because we're able to save money on not buying a new car, etc., because these cars have been so good to us, and keeping up with its maintenance has been a really good thing. The 2006 Frontier, my daily, you know, I just went and replaced the front brakes on it. I did rear brakes, pretty much head to toe changed up that car, including the water pump, and it's just been a big hole in the wall that this happened, along with the 2002 RAV4. That thing's been in the family for years. I mean, we were both first owners of both vehicles. As for the RAV4, you know, I just got done doing the wheel bearings in the rear, full tune-up, all the way from spark plugs to cleaning the IACV, replacing the starter, alternator, stuff like that. And well, all that money is just down the drain now because of everything that happened. Yes, I do understand that insurance will obviously pay us out, because this was not our fault. Our cars were parked on the street and they got struck by a drunk driver, but the total value of these cars don't really amount to how much they pretty much, like, you know, the values probably tops, you're thinking not that much money, because these are 2 older cars that depreciate really fast. And well, the value of having these cars here and having them readily available and dependable, versus now we're gonna have to fit into a budget, see what we can get, hopefully move some stuff around. Let's try and make this work for the better and just go on with it. So hope you enjoy the rest of the video, or just hope you see the rest of the video and just see what kind of things drunk driving can do and my personal experience with it. I've had, unfortunate, you know, in this incident, but there was a very real capacity that somebody could have been hurt. So remember, if you're out there partying with your friends and stuff, don't get me wrong, I like partying every once in a while too, but make sure you're either sleeping over their house, have a safe ride home with Uber, friends whatsoever, or you just don't drive at all. And well, this is what happened to our cars. As for the Civic, everything's good, everything's running. Got a line of X Motorsports. You guys will probably see those videos following after this video. I'm pretty much going to spend this downtime, since we got to focus on what just happened, and we got to fix all of that before I can start working on these cars again. As you can see, some of you guys might see in Christian's video, this thing's actually running, it's doing its thing, runs great, has no issues, just need to finish up the wrap and everything like that. And well, you can see we got the daily Lexus here, the daily Forester, and yeah, that's my truck, and that's the daily RAV4. Unfortunately, the truck was struck, and the RAV4 was struck by a drunk driver the night before. It's total loss, guys. I mean, take a look at it. It's just obliterated right here. We took a look underneath the actual car, and the actual axle is bent. Pretty much everything underneath, and it's just a whole lot that's setting me back. Even the front has some major damage going on right there. He pretty much came in through here, rammed the shit out of this, and then rammed the RAV4 actually up here. The RAV4 is in pretty bad condition too. Rear windshield is busted, the trunk is busted, all of this is busted on the side, and it just really sucks at the moment. And honestly, me and our family over here, we're having a lot to deal with the cars being damaged right now. We did just lose 2 dailies, and I'm Filipino, so there's a bunch of us living in this household, and we actually use all these cars. The truck was my daily. The RAV4 was more of a family daily that my sister and my parents will use. And then in terms of everything else, yeah, we only have the Forester and the Lexus. Not like we could drive the Civic. So that's with that, and hope you guys enjoy the rest of the video. What's going on, guys? There's a road flare on the road because somebody fucked up our dailies, guys. We park these things on the street. Usually we have zero issues with it, but it's come to be expected. One of these days, it might have happened, and it did happen. Unfortunately, this is the state of the truck. The whole rear axle is just pushed in, and everything's just all effed up on the under chassis. Fender flares, the bed is all done. The front fender's all pushed in. We've got the hood damage going on. And this is the suspect's car who hit and run and presumably was drunk.
Presumably
was drunk. Is drunk. And he sideswiped both our cars, including, unfortunately, the RAV4. And he tried to dip.
Tried to hide his shit in our front lawn.
His tire's blown out. His steering rack, from what I could tell when I could hear it, was making all sorts of weird noises. It probably snapped, and he literally just tried to dip and go.
Yeah, he was cranking his shit, trying to dip, but he knew that he couldn't, so he just faced it.
But hey, you know what? Shit happens. Everyone's okay. That's the important part. Yeah, show the RAV4, guys. This thing's been in the family forever, so.
We just fixed the shit too, literally.
Yeah, I just literally fixed a wheel bearing howling noise in the rear, and I reconditioned everything on its spark plugs, full tune up. Yeah, we did a lot to this car to get it back. Unfortunately, this is what happened, including the truck. You know, I am very distraught about it. It sucks, but nobody was hurt. That's the important part. And I'm just glad that we were able to get all the information, and the guy's car is still here, so of course we're going to be able to get everything down and taken care of. But it's an unfortunate way to end a Thursday night.